Today, we're diving into an epic driver showdown that's got the golf world buzzing. It's Ping G425 LST driver versus Titleist TSi3 driver review and comparison. Two tour-level drivers built for precision, speed, and total control. We'll break down distance, forgiveness, sound and feel, adjustability, and of course, who each of these beasts is really designed for. The product we will talk about first, Ping G425 LST driver. The Ping G425 LST sits alongside its siblings, the G425 Max and the G425 SFT, but it's the tour-inspired model in the lineup. It's built for players who strike the ball well, usually those with higher swing speeds, looking to cut down on spin and gain that low, laser-like trajectory off the tee. At 445 cc's, the head is slightly smaller than traditional 460 cc models. Compact, sleek, and performance-focused. While the G425 Max focuses on forgiveness, the LST is all about precision and control. Let's talk performance, starting with ball flight and spin. The LST reduces spin by roughly 200 to 400 RPM compared to the older G410 LST and up to 700 RPM lower than the G425 Max. That translates into a flatter, more penetrating flight, perfect for players who tend to generate excess spin. The 17-gram movable weight on the back lets you fine-tune ball flight between draw, neutral, and fade settings, and the Trajectory Tuning 2.0 hosel gives you 8 different loft and lie adjustments, up to plus or minus 1.5 degrees on loft. If you're the kind of player who loves to tweak and hone your performance, you will love this driver. Ping didn't cut corners on tech. You've got the T9S Plus forged face, designed to flex at impact for faster ball speeds. The Dragonfly crown saves weight by thinning the structure and redistributing mass where it counts, low and back for stability. Internal ribs stiffen the head for better acoustics and feel. And those signature turbulators on the crown reduce drag to squeeze out a little extra club head speed. The LST also ships with Ping's Alta CB slate shaft, a counterbalance design that helps you get the club through the zone with more energy. The TI-811 body, the forged face, and the overall finish all scream premium. The club feels extremely solid at impact, firm but responsive, and gives instant feedback on strike quality. The sound? That's where opinions differ. Some golfers love the loud, explosive crack. Others find it a bit too piercing. But overall, this is a driver that feels alive in your hands. You'll know exactly where you hit it. Now, for the user experience. This driver rewards skill. If you can find the center consistently, it's incredible. But if your strike pattern is inconsistent, the LST might feel punishing. That said, once dialed in, players report incredible control and confidence off the tee. Adjustability is straightforward, but beginners might not use the full range of settings. Think of the G425 LST as a driver that grows. There's no widespread issue with cracking or structural problems, so you can trust this driver to hold up under normal play. The design? Sleek and understated. Matte black finish, minimal graphics, and that compact 445 cc pear-shaped head. It sits beautifully behind the ball, giving you a clean, confident look. With a 208-gram head weight and counterbalance shaft, it feels stable without being sluggish. Simply put, it looks and feels like a tour driver. The G425 LST originally launched around 2021, so today you can often Ping G425 LST driver, pros and cons. Pros: lower spin and more penetrating flight. Excellent adjustability. Tight dispersion and control for consistent players. Sleek, compact design. Cons: not as forgiving as the G425 Max. Harsher feel on mishits. Sound may not suit everyone.
The product I will talk about next is Titleist TSi3 driver. Let's start with what everyone wants to know, performance. The TSi3 is built for speed and precision. Compared to the older TS3, Titleist claims higher ball speeds, and most testing backs that up. When you strike it clean, the ball absolutely rockets off the face, but what's really cool is how it maintains speed on near-center hits too. Now, this is a lower launch, lower spin driver, so your trajectory will be more penetrating. Perfect for fast swingers or players who tend to balloon the ball. Because of that lower spin, you'll often see more rollout down the fairway, especially on firm conditions. It's not the most forgiving driver out there, but it's surprisingly stable for a player's model. Titleist improved the MOI from the old TS3, so off-center hits don't fall out of the sky like they used to. Titleist uses aerospace-optimized ATI 425 face material. It's lighter, thinner, and stronger than traditional titanium. That means a larger effective sweet spot. Even your slightly mishit shots keep decent speed. Then there's the SureFit CG track system. This sliding weight lets you fine-tune shot shape bias, fade, draw, or neutral. It's subtle, you're not going to turn a slice into a draw overnight, but it helps refine your flight pattern. Add in the 16-way SureFit hosel, and you can dial in loft, lie, and face angle with incredible precision. The titanium head construction is precise, the finish is clean, and all the adjustable components feel solid. The matte black crown looks stealthy, and it's great at reducing glare under the sun. The only thing to note, over time, the face can pick up small scuffs or T-marks. Centrally struck shots feel explosive, while mishits give that firmer feedback that better players actually appreciate. It tells you what to fix. At address, the compact pear shape and subtle alignment mark inspire confidence without distractions. It's that perfect mix of traditional and modern. Here's where you need to be honest with yourself. The TSi3 isn't a plug-and-play driver. It's built for golfers who strike the center of the face consistently and are willing to go through a proper fitting. Between the hosel and CG track, there's tons of tuning potential, but you've got to know what you're doing or work with a fitter to unlock it. If you're looking for maximum forgiveness, the TSi2 or even newer TSR2 might be a better match. But if you want to dial in your flight precisely, the TSi3 gives you total control. Design-wise, this thing is gorgeous. It's sleek, compact, and classic. No flashy logos, no weird shapes, just that pure, tour-inspired Titleist look. The minimal crown marking, clean sole, and the way the weight track blends into the head, it's understated perfection. Let's talk money. The TSi3 sits right up there in the premium bracket alongside drivers from TaylorMade, Ping, and Callaway. But when you factor in the materials, craftsmanship, and adjustability, it's absolutely worth it if you can take advantage of what it offers. Titleist TSi3 Pros and Cons. Pros: exceptional ball speed and distance potential. Low spin, penetrating flight. Premium look and feel. Great feedback and sound. Cons: less forgiving on big misses. Premium price tag. Needs a proper fitting to shine.
Ping G425 LST driver versus Titleist TSi3 driver. Differences: spin, launch, trajectory. Ping G425 LST driver. Very low spin for its class, lower launching than more forgiving models. Titleist TSi3 also tends toward a lower launch, penetrating flight, though not quite spin killer in all cases. Who each driver is good for. Ping G425 LST is best for a golfer who has a relatively high driver swing speed and wants to reduce spin to gain roll and penetration. Hits the driver reasonably consistently, less concern about mishits, so the lower forgiveness is acceptable. Titleist TSi3 is best for a golfer who also is a better lower handicap player who values control and fine-tuning, likes the ability to adjust CG, sliding weight, to influence flight bias.